Shannon Sharpe embroiled in $50 million lawsuit amid possible $100 million contract. Allegations unfold.
$1 million lawsuit was filed by a woman accusing him of, well, grape. This was in light of him possibly signing a $100 million contract. So obviously, naturally, a lot of people were like, oh, she's just after the money. And honestly, same. I was like, it's a very serious allegation to have stuff like that. The woman in question is I'm going to butcher the shit out of this. Gabriella Zanija? I don't know. But they call her Gabby. And her lawyer, Tony Busby. Apparently, Tony is a very famous lawyer that has gone after very big people in lawsuits and has won. But apparently, and Shannon is saying this is completely just a role play. You know, it was purely a consensual BDSM agreement, allegedly meeting for rough sex about 100 times from late 2022 to January 2025. They claim she requested acts like choking, collars, and roleplay in alleged texts, including one that said, I want you to tie me up like this and abuse me. I'm not going to say that word. I'm good. But yeah, Shannon and his party are accusing this of just being false and of purely just a BDSM arrangement. And of course, Gabby's like, I didn't consent to this. This is actually, grape and sexual assault and all things of that nature. It's gotten to a very serious point where Shannon Sharpe, and I don't necessarily think I agree with this take that he did, but he stepped down from ESPN to obviously handle this personal matter. But at the same time, it's a very tricky situation in the sense that if he doesn't step down, they're probably going to question him, and obviously ESPN might have him step down at some point. Obviously, whether it's good for ESPN to have somebody like that who's being accused of that to have on their network or not, obviously they might end up just doing it without him anyways. But on top of that, like I said, I don't know if I agree with him stepping down on his own accords or not. I honestly don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if it was like preemptively he did it and just wanted to like get this matter settled. And like I said earlier in the video, it's been a month and I haven't seen anything about it really. I tried searching stuff up and I haven't really found anything, at least anything new, that is. So I don't know. This whole thing is a massive lawsuit, and who knows if this will even go to trial or even court rather. But I wanted to talk about it in the sense that it's insane that a massive figure like Shannon Sharpe, and again, maybe it's not massive enough to the point where somebody who's watching this video knows it is, but it's massive enough for somebody who watches sports a lot like myself is seeing somebody who's in this scenario and having to deal with all this.